Now entering the man cave. Sports, politics, and comedy. Loud, confident, unapologetic. Real men. Welcome to the Man Cave Show.
What's going on, America? How y'all doing out there?
What up, what up, what up?
On today's episode, I wanted to take a minute and recognize we're going to kind of do a different kind of episode today. Like one of those crime mystery where we talk about the most notorious serial killer in U.S. history.
It's not, ain't a whole lot of mystery behind it.
His name is Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci.
As everybody knows, Dr. Fauci went in front of Congress a few days ago, and
He had a lot to say, didn't he?
he did. Yeah, I plead the fifth. This guy makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
I can't stand this guy.
Yeah.
He pled the fifth 111 times.
111 times.
Where in the past he has publicly stated, and I'm welcome to, you can fact check me if you want to, but he has said that he has no problems testifying in front of Congress or any committee. He's done so hundreds of times.
He said
in his
that.
career.
He said that back when all this was first starting, you know, when he came up with all his little everybody needs to be vaccinated and all this. That's what he said. He said, hey, I'll answer in front of any committee. I'll answer any questions, no problem.
That's true. Yeah, and then of course, so here's your first evidence of when somebody's guilty of a crime, when they have to have blanket immunity given to them by an auto pen, you know, in the presidency. Because I can't say that Joe Biden done it, because who knows? Yeah. I don't even think Joe Biden knows if he was in office or not most of the time.
He has no idea.
But this guy, Dr. Fauci, and I've got some clips that I want to show here in just a few minutes, but
111 times.
111 times. And
Rand Paul says he's going next week, he's going to try to get him for contempt.
He needs to.
He needs to.
And the state of Florida has decided that they want to pursue state, which his blanket immunity, if they can, you know, if they find any of their findings that they can pursue state charges, it won't protect him.
Nope.
So this guy makes me sick. Like I said, he is
made millions off.
He made millions. He petitioned several award for several awards for doctors and got millions. Used federal employees to do so. So during COVID, while COVID's going on, this guy is petitioning to have awards.
He's making millions while the stuff he's enacting is breaking others.
Right.
Killing small business.
I would recommend everybody going back and watching it. I'll tell you something that makes me sicker than him is the Democrats that sat in this committee. First thing they would say when it was their turn to speak was, Dr. Fauci, first off, I would just like to start with, I would like to thank you for what you have done for our country and the people's lives that you have
ruined.
Yeah, basically. But
I mean, yeah, that's
this guy. It was like 1.3, 1.4 million people that died during COVID. And now I'm not 100% sure if that is, if that also is the number total, you know, if the total of that number also is people that decided that they just couldn't live anymore and decided, you know, to do something about it.
Yeah, the people that lost everything.
Yeah,
during the shutdowns and all that, just
decided to, you know,
end it
basically. And that was all thanks to him. And this guy sits there with no remorse. He is a serial killer. I mean, he looks and acts just like.
Yeah, he don't care.
what a serial killer, how they would act. No remorse. He had blanket immunity. He could have went on. He could have said, "Hey, I did this wrong. I wished I would have done this better.
I made a mistake.
I made mistakes. It's the first time our country had really seen something to this degree." But no, this guy had no remorse. This guy was thinking, how can I get paid?
Yep.
And how can I basically, during COVID, our country was as closest to communism as it has ever become.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I remember it. It was, I mean, we never, me driving the truck, well, it affected me because you remember they shut off all imports and stuff for there for a while.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I pull imports out of the port. And when they shut that down, brother, it killed. I mean, that was it for me. I just had to find stuff to do. Pulling cheap freight and stuff like that. But luckily, by the grace of God, made it through fine. But a lot of people didn't.
Yeah, it's disgraceful, man. This country, our kids is who I feel sorry for the most. It has still affects. I've got kids that lived through this. You've got kids, that wasn't babies. I mean, they was young adults coming through this, and it has severely affected their social lives.
Yeah.
They're just not the same socially interaction wise with another person as we are.
I wonder if anybody has ever done the numbers on how many kids were homeschooled before.
Oh yeah.
Before COVID, and how many are homeschooled now.
Right.
I promise you the number's way bigger now.
Well, it personally affected my life. I mean, I've got family members that had passed. Somebody that I admire dearly passed away during that time, and it's still tough. It's still rough.
Yeah.
And it affected my job. Not granted, I was lucky enough that I worked for a company that didn't force any COVID vaccinations on us, but it did affect us working because the type of work that I do, there were several facilities that wouldn't let us in unless you had a vaccination. And I just wasn't going to do it at that time.
Yeah.
Now later on, when I got COVID and it was pretty rough. And then after I got over COVID, I basically listened to what was being said.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say that it kind of after going through COVID and so many of my family members passing because of it, I don't want to use the word scared me.
Yeah.
But, I was listening like everybody else. This guy, regardless of political affiliation or anything above all, as a doctor, especially in that position, first, you're supposed to take care of the people.
Yes.
First and foremost, it doesn't matter who you are, your background. In that position, we should be able to watch you and be able to take your word of what we need to do. And you violated that. Dr. Fauci violated that. And because I did toward the end, I did get the first vaccination. I was perfectly healthy before COVID. After COVID and the vaccination, heart issues, blood pressure issues, different types of health issues that I have now that I didn't have before. And I 100% blame it on
your vaccination.
On the vaccination. Now, I can't prove it because if I could, I promise you, I would be trying my best to find somebody to compensate
Yeah.
for the stuff that I have had to go through. So I don't know, but it's like I said, this guy
He's a piece of work.
I mean, he cared more about awards. Like some of those awards that he received was up into the millions.
And there's nothing going to happen to him.
No. I got a video here, a little montage, a couple of different videos that I put together. Let's watch this. I'm going to stop it periodically and discuss a few things. Let's see.
Rawling.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well, nothing says honesty like taking the fifth, huh, Doc? Let's try something. What day of the week is it today?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth
What a
Amendment to the
joke.
Constitution.
What color tie are you wearing?
On the advice of counsel,
Oh
I
my God, I
respectfully
can't
decline
stand
to
this
answer
guy.
based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
What color's the carpet in front of you?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
Let's just get one thing straight. You don't have any rights under the Fifth Amendment because you've been pardoned, as you very well know. As the Supreme Court has been clear for a century and more, Brown versus Walker, 1896, when he has been pardoned, he may not stand upon his privilege. You know that. Your lawyers sitting behind you now shifting nervously in their chairs. They know it. This isn't about the Constitution. This isn't about the law. This is about contempt. Contempt for this body and contempt for the American people.
Is that one of his lawyers back there behind him
I
with
don't
glasses
know.
on smug?
I don't know. I wish I would have done a little more research to find out if it was,
Yeah.
so I could make fun of that jackleg guy. But I'm gonna tell you something. Look how evil this guy, even with being, presented with everything that's going on, just has no care
There's no concern on his face.
of what's going on.
No concern, no remorse.
First of all, it doesn't. I mean, honestly, the type of question in this clip that I just showed, was just to show that how this guy he won't even answer stupid questions because he was too worried about legal ramification.
That is crazy.
Yeah, first of all, if you don't have anything to hide, you should just tell the truth. That's all we know that you can't be prosecuted for anything except maybe possibly contempt of Congress.
That's it.
Maybe. There's not a lot of legal recourse that could happen to this guy. So why not just be honest and tell the American people what we all would like to know?
That ain't happening.
But I think I know why you're doing it. It's because you don't want to answer questions. It's because you did all kinds of terrible things. It's because during the pandemic, you got rich, didn't you? You got rich while people were dying, hundreds of thousands of Americans, over 1 million in the end, and you were getting rich. And not only were you doing that, you were using federal employees with taxpayer money to apply for and solicit cash prizes for you personally. Cash prizes totaling over $1 million. You did all of that during the pandemic, didn't you? That's a question.
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to
Listen
answer
to this
based
guy.
upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
You remember Greg?
We're going to have schools.
I mean, listen to this guy, under advice to cancel.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's something else, man. This next clip, this is for the naysayers, to kind of, and I hope everybody watches this video and pays close attention to it. This is what this guy was thinking during COVID. This is a recording of what he was saying. Where it says, Dr. Fauci, this is from him. This is a quote. when you make it difficult for people in their lives, they lose their ideologically. That's my Alabama speaking.
Ideological.
BS, and they get vaccinated. So basically, what he says right there is, I'm going to make it as hard on you as possible, and you'll eventually do what I want you to do.
So you'll go do what I'm telling you to.
I will make sure that you lose your job. I will make sure that you are isolated and you have nobody to speak to until you get vaccinated. So
this makes him sound like a communist.
Yeah, it's and hey, that's a whole different subject. I'm gonna try not to go down that the socialist road.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Not today. But here's this clip. Just take a look at it. This is him speaking.
Universities and colleges are going to say, you want to come to this college, buddy? You're going to get vaccinated. Lady, you're going to get vaccinated. Yeah. Big corporations like Amazon and Facebook and all of those others are going to say, you want to work for us, you get vaccinated. And it's been proven that when you make it difficult for people in their lives, they lose their ideological bullshit and they get vaccinated.
Now this is a little video. Like I said, that was him speaking.
Yeah.
And if you want to fact check exactly what he did, he lied about mask. He downplayed the lab leak theory. I mean, there's so many things that this guy lied about. And Democrats are sitting there and defending this guy. This is what you're voting for.
Yeah, that's what they're going to protect him.
This is what you're voting for. You need to wake up. If you let me put it this way: if you didn't like the way things was during COVID,
okay,
you're not going to like these new socialist communists, because that's exactly the way they want. They want to be able to tell you where you can live. They're going to take your land away from you. They want you to have government-run grocery stores.
Yeah.
Well, wake up, people.
They're going to tell you how much you can charge for rent.
Yeah, this has never been more important than to get out and vote than it is now.
But be smart about it.
Be smart.
Don't go off of what you hear.
Don't go off of what these non-working liberals with blue hair is saying. Do your own research.
Yeah, do your own. Don't go off of what we're saying.
Don't go off of what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, do research. Don't just watch some clips on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere and say, and believe everything you hear. Do research. It's not hard. Research it. And then educate yourself.
On that same vein.
Educate yourself and then do what you think's best. Don't vote blindly.
That's right. Well, let's get off that subject. I think we've maybe pissed off enough folks during that segment. Hopefully.
Maybe so.
So, look, the last thing I'll say about it is, it's like your sign says behind you. Can't fix stupid.
Can't fix stupid, brother. Can't fix stupid. That's the God's truth.
And if you're a blue collar, you don't even have to be blue collar. If you're below blue collar, you work hard. Maybe you just barely get by. But I promise you, the more government in your life is a bad thing. And that is what socialism and communism is.
Yes. And listen, something that seems to be lost as well. Nothing in this world is free.
Ever.
Somebody has to pay for it.
Yes.
Now, true enough, it might not be Tom, Dick, or Harry that the government is taking care of, but somebody has to pay for it. Nothing is free. And eventually, listen, communism sounds good, but let's ask the people of Cuba.
Yeah. Look at
North Kor-
Spain.
Look at North Korea, how awesome communism is. Ask them.
Look at what's going on in Spain right now. And I'm not saying that Spain is communist or socialist country, but
But
go back and watch what is going on. That is what is to come in our country
yeah,
if we don't stand up and stop it now.
Yeah.
And the way you stand up and stop it is you get out, you get excited about voting, and you get out to the polls
you educate yourself.
and educate your children
Yes.
because they're not getting it in school.
No.
The Democrats and the liberals have taken over. It's actually a chess move that they started years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, really and truly, it was a strategic war move. What
Yeah.
they've done, they have infiltrated the schools
Yeah, they're indoctrinating them.
and they're indoctrinating your children,
Yes.
and they're making them well, you need to be okay with this, is what they're telling these kids behind your back. You know, it's okay for men to go in girls' restrooms and
Yeah.
and then look at, I think it's New York has come out with these dolls
Yeah.
where it's going to be, they're going to teach these kids gender mutilation. Basically is, you know, you can take this body part off of this doll. If you want this body part, then you can have it put on. It doesn't work that way. God made Adam and Eve, a man and a woman. He didn't make a man and then ask Eve, hey, did you want to be a woman?
Yeah.
My bad.
He didn't made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
That's right. So, I mean, it's not, you need to educate your children. These folks that come out with these dolls, they need to be arrested.
That is one good thing about living small town, Southern.
Yes.
I would like to think that kind of stuff is never going to make it here.
We don't, I mean,
Wait, let's keep our fingers crossed, but you know.
well, I mean, like, in all seriousness though, these folks are sick that come out with these dolls. Like the people that come out with these dolls, they need to be arrested and they need to be charged. They're pedophiles.
Yeah.
But-
you know Caitlin Clark, not Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie.
She let everybody know how she feels about stuff like that.
Yeah, she come out and she said that she wants to protect girls' sports. And look, I applaud her because somebody needs to. Somebody with her platform that's in the WNBA or in a professional women's sports, you should be standing up and saying, hey, this is not okay.
Yeah.
Women fought so hard to have rights, to be able to enjoy the things that they have now, voting and stuff. And these liberals are giving it back to men.
Well, it's just like the NBA, the WNBA. Dude, the WNBA is, it seems to be making a step forward now. You know, for a long time, WNBA was nothing, basically. A lot of people didn't care nothing about it, but it's stepping up now. But if they're going to let men, you know, these things, it's not going to help it. It's not going to help it. And I commend her for doing what she
said. So I've got it here. She said, I think that I'm here to extend love, but I also think with love is truth, being honest. And I want to protect young girls in the locker room or young girls in sports who shouldn't have to go against biological men.
Absolutely.
And the media and the radical left, it has come out against this young lady. and it's amazing. It's like, it's crazy.
Well, what happened to freedom of speech? Now that's the first thing they
Oh
holler.
yeah. That only counts though, Jay, if it's something they want to hear.
I guess so. Maybe so.
I got a video here. Basically, it's so the first video is an interview that she had, I believe, after she made the comment, and then it goes into a video that a bunch of young ladies made for her, telling her thank you for supporting us, and it's really kind of heartwarming in a way to see, you know, the appreciation that these young girls have.
That story with ESPN, you talked about wanting to protect young girls who shouldn't have to go against biological men. Just can you expand your viewpoint on that?
I mean, I think I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense. And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children. And that's little girls who are also involved in that category. And so I stand on what I said, and I always believe that.
Yeah. Do you see your advocacy on that, like, taking any form going forward?
You know, I don't know. I'm not a very political person, but I do have beliefs. I have morals, and I'll always stand on those and be true to who I am. And I think people are going to take it how they want to take it, but I've never even really said anything about that. And so when it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You stood up for us. You didn't have to.
You could have taken the easy way out. You could have sat back
And enjoyed your fame.
You could have avoided the hate.
taken the money,
And quietly closed the door behind you.
leaving girls like us to fight this battle alone.
But you didn't.
You spoke up.
You spoke up
When it comes just to protecting young girls in sport, I feel very strongly about that.
And said what millions of women were thinking.
but we're too afraid to say.
And when they tried to make you back down,
You stood even taller.
Yeah, I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense.
So thank you. Thank you for showing me what strength looks like,
what courage looks like.
what integrity is.
And I think I'll always believe in that.
Thank you for showing us what it means to be a real one.
Dude, she is awesome.
Yeah, she is such.
On that
just,
same vein, in that story with ESPN,
you know, her and Caitlin Clark
Yeah.
are such an inspiration on young women, and there's more in the WNBA as well, I believe. But listen, y'all should be the one. I'm hoping that this video finds y'all speaking directly to
Yeah.
the WNBA right now. You should be standing up for young women, not helping men, grown men, because that's what they are, that couldn't make it
In the men's sport.
in the men's sports.
Yeah. And that's the only people that rally for this, that want to do this, is they're hate me for saying it, they're losers
Yeah.
that can't hack it going against men,
Or they're pedophiles
or they're pedophiles
that just
yeah.
wants to go in girls' restrooms. And I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm telling you now, as the public statement, it will not stand. If I ever am in public and my wife goes into a public restroom and I see a grown man dressed up try to go into the bathroom with her, we're going to have problems. I promise you, we're going to have problems.
I've got my wife, and I've got an 8 and a 9-year-old daughter. I've got 2 daughters. Yeah, if I see it, or my little girls come to me and tell me, yeah, there's going to be another man. In the
And
bathroom.
there's going to be, oh, y'all think y'all are tough. It's
No,
got nothing to do with being tough at all, period. It's as a man, whether you get whooped or not, as a man, I was raised that if you see something wrong, and that is wrong, if a woman is being mistreated, you intervene.
Absolutely.
Plain and simple, to the fact, don't like it, so sorry. And I'm telling you now, if I ever see it, we're going to have issues.
Well, the one thing Sophie said that a lot of people are missing these days, her morals. Her morals.
Yeah.
stuff that goes against our morals. A lot of people don't have morals these days. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's sad to say that we even have to defend this in today's society. Like, it is.
It goes along with a lot of other crap that's going on now.
Yeah, it is sad that that this is even a thing. Like, why would a man want to compete in a sport where
Against
they,
women?
where they know that they would be dominant?
Because they're losers. Because because they're losers.
Like, whenever you win something, it's supposed to be for a sense of accomplishment.
Accomplishment, yeah.
What have you accomplished?
Pride. Brother.
Like,
I'm trying not to get too.
Yeah. Well, moving away from that, now that we've said what we've said.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but I don't want to get too riled up because I'm really going.
The one other thing I was wanting to kind of speak about this day, and I don't have any notes on it or anything, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Lindsey Graham. And I wanted to publicly just make a statement that I appreciate everything you did while you was in office.
Mm-hmm.
And the fight that you fought for our country and for Israel. I appreciate it as an American citizen. I would just like to say thank you for your service, not only in Congress, but also your time you spent in the military. Sir, I appreciate it. And you're going to be greatly missed.
For sure. For sure. A lot of people have an issue with us being involved with. Start talking about it. A lot of people have a problem with us being involved with Iran, all this going with Iran and all,
Oh, yeah.
But, that's not our fight. That's not our fight. Well, it is our fight. I'm sorry. And the Bible clearly says we're supposed to stand with Israel.
Well, and here's the thing. And look, I 100% stand with Israel.
Yes.
But now listen to what I'm going to say here. Us being involved, everybody can say it looks, and maybe Israel's being involved with us, has a little bit to do with it. But our biggest reason for being there, we do not want them to possess nuclear capabilities.
Yeah, that's it.
Obama had them. They took the money that was given to them and used it for research to develop a nuclear weapon.
Oh no, John, no, they didn't.
They was months away from having it.
No.
Now, can you imagine if they ever was capable of a nuclear missile? This is what is so fun, liberal. Bless your heart. Do you honestly think that they wouldn't point that son of a gun towards America and say, this is what you're fixing to do, or else? And we should, but the way that liberals think, well, we should wait till it gets to that point to intervene. Why?
Yeah.
Because then it could possibly turn into a nuclear holocaust or worse, or a world war. Let's just put it, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, everybody that knows me knows that I'm a Trumper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, you can say about me what you want. I don't care. But the one thing that I am upset a little bit with Trump is I wish we'd just finish it. Stop playing games with him.
Yeah. Well, but see, that's the thing. Everybody's so upset with Trump for being involved and doing what we're doing. But hey, listen, brother, there's, you go back through over the years and you look at, even back to the Bushes, and everybody, every president and every wannabe president, speaking of Hillary, has said, oh, no, we will not allow Iran to obtain nuclear weapons. No, they will not. They all said it, but none of them were willing to stand behind what they said and take care of the situation.
Well,
but now Trump said it, and he put bat on balls, huh?
Yeah, it's funny because when they said it, how are you going to accomplish this? Oh, we're going to pay them.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the problem is they've all tried to be so nice to them. Well, it's like their line of thinking is, oh, if we're nice to them, let's give them this money. They say they want it for nuclear power, to further their nuclear power program. So let's give them the money and be real nice to them, and they won't build a nuclear missile and send it this. Brother, these people don't respond to that. They don't respond to that. That is weakness to them. And if you think for 1 second they wouldn't send a missile this way,
no,
or they wouldn't threaten us with it to get what they want, you're a fool.
And that's just like, oh Lord,
I'm sorry to cut you off. What they respond to is what Trump is doing.
Yeah,
it's pardon me, it's kicking ass, son.
Yep.
That's what they respond to.
And this is probably going to get me in trouble. But so let's look at New York. First of all, you New Yorkers should be ashamed of yourself.
For who they voted in?
For who they voted in.
Absolutely.
Because honestly, I feel like you don't remember 9/11.
Nope.
I'm not saying this guy's, don't get me wrong, or is a terrorist or anything like that. This country was founded on God.
Yep. There's too many things with it written on there for it not to be.
Not Allah.
No, not Allah.
And for everybody that's bowing down to all these Islamists, shame on you. And I'll tell you who else I'm upset with. It's not just the North. I never would have thought that Islam would have been as strong in a southern state like it has taken over Texas.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
My Texas brothers and sisters, listen to me now. I don't care what creed you are. This country was founded on God. It's time to stand up for God.
Yeah. In Texas, of all places.
In Texas.
Texas.
And it's time that the Christians stand up for what they believe in.
That's one thing at the men's conference that I took away from it was from Tim Tebow was be bold.
Be bold.
Be bold with your faith.
Do not be ashamed.
No, do not be ashamed.
Do not be ashamed. If you want to wear a shirt in public that has to do with Christ our Lord, you wear that shirt.
Wear it. Yep.
And not just as far as being bold on your beliefs in God, but be bold in your beliefs that you have politically.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed of it. There's nothing wrong. The way that our country should be is, with me being a Republican, I should be able to sit down beside a Democrat and have a conversation. And then when that conversation is done, go have a meal together.
It don't work like
and it's not that way anymore.
No, you can't even wear a red MAGA hat these days in public because it'll be snatched off your head.
And it wouldn't be snatched off my head.
Well, it might be snatched off, but it would be
repercussions.
It would be recovered.
Yeah, it would be definitely be recovered.
But you can't.
The problem is, I'm going to tell you what the problem is, and because I'm guilty of it myself. Conservatives care about their family. We care about our Lord and Savior, and we have a job.
Yeah.
So we don't have time for none of the nonsense. We don't care. And this is, I can probably speak for most conservatives. We don't care what color you are. We just want to work, supply for our family, and be free to worship our Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that's been our downfall because of that mentality. We don't speak up.
No.
We don't stand up for what we believe in, because as long as it's not affecting our family and the way we live to an extent, we're just like, well, we'll just vote.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you now that it's getting to the point where voting's not enough anymore.
No,
and
people need to make themselves heard.
We need to be heard. We need to be seen.
Yes.
And like I said, there's things you need to do. You need to talk to your kids because they're our future. You need to teach them right from wrong. You need to teach them to respect other people, but you need to also teach them not to be back down because of their beliefs.
Stand up for themselves.
And
you also need to teach them to deal with disappointment.
Yes, and deal with disappointment.
That's one of the biggest problems these days. They don't know how to. Everybody gets a trophy. Well, we can't do this because we don't want to hurt some. Do you know how many times I had my feelings hurt? Probably 20 times a day when I was a kid. It's okay.
It's okay.
You'll live through it. My kids understand what it's about.
Yes, I speak to my kids daily, and they will also tell you, as bad as it pains me, I will allow them to make their own decisions politically.
Yeah.
However, I do teach them right from wrong, and I teach them where we should stand politically, matched up according to the Word of God.
Definitely.
So if you do it that way, it's really, you don't have but one choice.
Yeah. The Bible is the ultimate rule book.
It's there as a rule and guide.
Yeah. Now, we had a discussion at supper the other night, me and Sarah and all three kids. This is literally stuff I talk about with them all the time. Maybe me and Sarah do. The difference between socialism and
capitalism.
Difference between socialism, capitalism, and communism.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, socialism and communism is the same thing. It's just one has a little nicer name behind it because if you associate communism with old world Russia and but you know who else was a socialist? Now let's go back. And this is gonna make some folks mad, but I'm gonna say it. Let's go back to Nazi Germany.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to hear that.
Hitler was a socialist. If you don't believe me, look up where Nazi derived from.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you bring that up because what's even more funnier is all these socialists and liberals like Mendami that stand up and they'll look at conservatives and they'll call us Nazis.
Nazis.
They are Nazis.
Yeah.
You are a Nazi.
That's where it came from. Yeah.
You are a fascist. So don't sit there. What it is because they don't want to be that. Labeled as that. So what's the easiest thing to do? Label the persons or party that's not that.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall on you.
So it doesn't fall on them.
Yeah.
But if you do your research,
but that's what they get these days. People don't there's adults too, but mostly young adults. They don't do research anymore.
No.
That's one of the big problems is they're listening to influencers. They're listening, to certain news channels and stuff like that they go strictly off of what they say, whether it's truth, whether it's their opinion or what it is. They base everything they do off of what they hear from some unreliable source.
Yeah, I wished
they base the way they vote and the way they think off of what is cool at the time.
popular.
Yeah.
I wish I had the video queued up. Maybe next time we go down a rabbit hole like this, maybe I'll try to remember to queue it up. But there's an interview they did on Fox News with a woman, and I can't remember her name, but it was simply yes or no questions. She was asking a member of the Socialist Party, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? So she was asking her questions like, abolish ICE. She said yes. Abolish prisons. She said yes. Abolish Congress. She said yes. Abolish the presidency. She said yes. Nazi.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple.
Yeah, it is.
Look at it.
Yeah.
More government. You want the government to control every aspect of a person's life.
That's right.
You want there be no public owned land. You don't even want public owned grocery stores. You're a Nazi. You hate Jewish people. Nazi. Come on.
They don't see it that way, though.
Look, I don't care. You can color your hair blue, purple, pink, or yellow. If you believe those things, you're a Nazi.
Yeah. But no, they're different.
No,
that ain't I'm different. No, you're not.
It's like you said earlier. First of all, you've got to realize something. Nothing in this world is free. Somebody's got to pay for it. The only difference is when you think you're going to force billionaires and millionaires out of their money, especially in a state run, like you're a mayor guy. So you're going to impose taxes on people that can say, I've got enough money. You impose this tax, I'm out.
I'm gone.
I'm taking my business or I'll shut it down and you can figure it out. Well, then what do they do with the taxes? Well, if they run all them out, shit rolls downhill, excuse my language.
Yeah, somebody's going to pay.
The blue collar folks is fixed to start getting taxed.
Yeah, and then the what we were talking about earlier, the rent. We're
going to freeze rent.
We're going to freeze rent. You can only charge this for rent. Well, all these people that own all these buildings, are they going to put up with that? They're going to say, nah, we're out. Then there's going to be a housing problem in New York. But hey,
for the first maybe 10 years, let's just say Mendami was able to accomplish everything he wants to do. Free this, free that. So maybe, I don't even know if I would give it 10 years, but for the first couple of years, everybody would be looking around and be like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, we got free bread, free this, free that. But I promise you, the people that create the jobs, so the people that own the businesses, they're going to be, they're just going to be like, no,
we're done with that.
We're not going to do that anymore. We're out. And they're going to go to, hopefully, look, I live in a red state. We welcome all businesses.
Hey, we'll take them.
We'll take them.
Brother, we'll take every one of them.
Yeah, listen to me, Tupperville. If you're listening to me, listen. I didn't care for you much as a coach. I like the political thing you got going on. But when you get governor, what you need to do is you need to go to New York. You need to visit every one of these businesses in New York and say, hey, you know what? We're going to give you a tax break and we're going to give you land to come over here and build your business.
Yeah.
And then that's going to supply Alabamians with jobs, and then infrastructure is going to come.
And
I'm just saying.
When they say, how does that work? You say, ask Hyundai.
Yeah. And listen, like I said, listen, Tupperville, talking to you, guy. You got my vote. This is what needs to happen. I mean, let's just, if he wants to run all of his business out of New York, let's put it in Alabama.
Listen, these people these rich people that own these businesses that everybody, the Democrats and the socialists and all seem to hate so much, because a lot of people don't believe in the capitalism. Oh, they're not rich because they're stupid. No, they're smart. They're not going to put up with the crap. They will leave.
Yeah. They
will leave. They're not. Listen, you know why they're in New York? Because they can make money in New York.
Yeah.
When they can't profit from it, they will leave.
And it's already got to be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, rent, like, I looked it up, like, rent's like $1,800 to $1,200 for a studio apartment, like a little bitty, look, the man cave studio right here is, when we built this thing, it's like 18 by 12. I think.
Something like that.
So if this was in New York, it would be like $1,200 a month. That's crazy. Listen, I know, like, blue collar, I'm in the same situation myself. Let's say if I was basically your blue collar workers, conservatives, or even Democrats, you're stuck there because you don't have the money to leave. I get that.
Yeah.
But you also have a voice and you have power to change it. New York is infested with, I'm just going illegals.
Yeah.
And they're trying, so the folks in New York, they want to change our country into a country that they left. And you need to stand up and stop it. Like I said,
the government, not the government, the Democrats and they're not going to stop the illegal stuff.
Yeah,
because that's their.
Well, first of all,
that's their voters.
That crap was so funny when Mandami went on talking about, I'm looking into ways to arrest a Netanyahu.
He's such an idiot, dude.
You're a freaking mayor, guy.
Yeah.
He's a world leader. He's a diplomat. When he travels to this country, he has immunity.
Yeah. Ain't nothing you can do to it.
So, and first of all, it's a Mickey Mouse court that put these charges on Mr. Netanyahu. So, I'm going to tell you the reason why that nobody wants to hear. The reason why he wants him arrested, because he's a Jew.
Yeah.
And who don't like Jews?
Yeah. Darn Nazis.
The Nazis. So there you go.
Well, they got it all figured out. As long as New York don't roll up to Alabama, that's all I'm worried about.
And look, that's the whole. Look, I want to move away from.
Yeah, I do too.
Talking so much political, but I get so frustrated, and mad. And let's just be honest. There's one good thing about liberals and Democrats. Brother, there is just gold there as far as entertainment.
Oh, so yeah.
It is so funny. I mean, like, I laugh. Like when I turn on the news and I'm seeing some of these pitch a fit in Walmart or I mean, like, it's hilarious to me. But my goal is to not, or I don't want the Man Cave show to strictly be political. But hey, I'm just going to tell you something. Democrats, liberals, as long as you're putting the content out, I'm going to
talk about it. You will be the subject of
and look,
our conversation.
I've had some of my other, and there's going to be folks, oh, you don't have any viewers, nobody's listening. That's fine. But every time that you come in and make a smart comment,
we appreciate it.
We appreciate it because you're just moving everything forward for me. So
absolutely, thank you.
And I'm not going to delete it or anything. You can come on and say whatever you want to say about me. I think it's funny and hilarious, and I appreciate you taking the time to comment and watch my videos.
Yeah,
because if you're commenting on what I'm putting out, that means you're watching it. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Share it with some of your friends.
Yeah. Like, share, comment. Matter of fact, here's our social. Here's our socials.
Follow.
Like, share, follow. Cash App, Man Cave, 1776. We'd appreciate the donation.
Yeah. We'll put it to good use.
Put it to good use. I'm trying to buy some, as you can see, one of our cameras went out just a few minutes ago. So
yeah.
It's still a work in progress. But yeah, I really do want to get to like the whole reason why I want to talk about stuff that I like to do is outdoor wise, hunting, fishing. I went to Bass Pro today. Me and my
did you?
Yeah, I did. I went to Bass Pro.
You said you went up there to the city, but
yeah, I went to Prattville and stopped by the old Bass Pro shop over there, and because I want a boat. I've been looking at boats,
and you can't go in there and not look at them.
And you can't go in there and not look at them.
That's why they put them at the door.
Yeah,
that's why they're outside.
And then the guy's like, "I can hook you up." I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you could. And then you go upstairs and you look at all the firearms and, bro, let me tell you something. They had a Vortex scopes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a 3x9x40 Vortex scope on sale for $100.
Shut the
$99. I thought that was actually a pretty good price for that. I've got a new rifle that I hopefully will get to start using this season, but I want to put a 50 power scope on what I'm looking at putting on there. So that's another reason why I stopped by there was because I'm trying to figure out how I want to dress it up for this coming hunting season.
I've got the 3x9x40. It's a Tasco World Class.
Yeah.
On my 300 Win Mag. And I like it, but see, I need something for my evil AR. I need something for my evil AR because the one I've got on it. You remember when we went and shot it last time? It's too low. I need risers, and I don't like the scope.
Yeah.
And I need to find something. I love Bass Pro Shop. I told Tyler I told him, I said, next time we come up here, we will leave with a boat.
Oh, yeah.
We'll leave with a new boat.
I looked at him, like I said, I'm trying to figure out. So really and truly, the boats that I'm looking at, like I've looked at the center consoles.
That's what you want.
I really want a center console, not like a skiff type center console, nothing real huge, but
like the 18, 20 foot.
Yeah, like a 20 foot. But I did look at the V bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, today, because really and truly on that, I believe it was the Bass Tracker. It was a V bottom. I think it was 18 foot, but it's like 5 foot wide.
Yeah.
So you just like with me, which I got a 20-year-old son, but you know how like they don't even come around as once they're 20 years old, you don't exist hardly anymore.
No.
Unless they need a tire changed or but no, I say that. My son's he's a good kid, but if so 4 people would be the max on the boat.
Yeah.
But
That's the one. That's the one outside, isn't it? The real wide one.
Well,
The aluminum one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Tyler looked at it. And listen, I would love to have one, but I'm in the problem with me is with 5 people in my family, that's not going. But I don't want no 24-foot pontoon boat either.
Yeah.
I want an 18-foot fishing pontoon boat.
Yeah.
I don't want a 250 horse motor on the back of it. And no, bro, I want a simple. Well, when we looked at it, I want a simple $38,000 pontoon boat. Is what I want.
I'll tell you something else that's getting a little bit ridiculous too. Of course, technology in every aspect of everything we do is constantly evolving.
Oh yeah.
And that even goes for the fishing world.
Yes.
So, of course, when you walk around and you decide, okay, I like this boat. Let's see what if I got it, how would I need to dress it up? So the first thing you go do is you go over there and look at the fish finders. Brother, let me tell you something. Well, first of all, fish finders wasn't even a thing probably until maybe my teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they was a thing, they was like screens, like, like this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was like, and they was black and white.
Yeah.
So you really.
It beep.
Yeah, beep.
When it beep or something, and that was it.
Bro, let me tell you something. Now they got screens.
Oh, like this thing right here.
Yeah, this big as TVs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're like, $4,000.
Yeah, and
for a fish finder.
It's they got Garmin.
Garmin.
All of them are GPS. You can mark places on it and get you back to it. Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
It's unreal. When my pawpaw going fishing with my pawpaw in the 16-foot John boat with the 20-horse Mercury on the back tiller handle. That's what I knew.
Yeah.
Wasn't no fish finder. Wasn't no anchor rods or even an anchor reel. It was grab a rope and pull the anchor up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's gotten crazy. Like,
yeah.
I mean, even so much as the boat hull itself.
Mm-hmm.
What's all involved in boats now. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Now look, I'm looking at budget boats, so I wasn't back there, looking at. I'm not ever going to be in no bass tournament.
No.
More than likely. Hey, unless somebody wants to sponsor me, then hey,
let's get it.
There's our socials. You can follow us at every social. You can email me directly at mancaveshow776@gmail.com.
Yes.
Now I would love to quit my job and fish full time. So if you wanna pay me to fish, I'll definitely do that.
I'm like you. I'm a budget. That pontoon boat's what I need, but it's expensive to me.
Yeah.
And of course, I asked Tyler. I'm like, which one do you like? We have to go all the way to the back to the big Ranger boat.
Oh yes,
$100,000. I'm like, baby, you got to get a good job.
Yeah, I'm talking about, dude. The seat on that thing, was a big boy seat, like for me and you.
Yeah,
like I was looking for how to recline the damn thing.
Yeah, absolutely. They're nice, brother.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. And like I said,
then you go upstairs and look.
Then you go upstairs and you just realize how poor you are.
Yeah. It's just like when we go a lot of times. Listen, I know I'm not going to go up there and buy a boat. I'm not going to do that. But it's just the guns and stuff. I can't. The gun shop here in town that opened up.
Yeah.
How long's it been open now? Probably
getting close to a year.
I haven't been in it yet, and there's a reason.
Yeah.
Because if I go in there,
buy something,
I can sit there and say all day long, I'm just going to go look. No, I'm not. I'm going to buy something, and I don't need to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, like, as a redneck, you go into a place that is centered around hunting, fishing, and shooting. And then you start asking questions to yourself, well, look, if I don't eat, for this amount of time, and I take that money and put and save it, it'll take me this long. If I don't die from starvation before I get it.
If I quit taking my blood pressure medicine.
If I quit taking blood pressure.
If I quit my blood pressure medicine and cholesterol medicine, how much is that going to, would that cover my boat payment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, say like me and my wife, we've got a flex pay card.
Yeah.
So like, how can I swipe my flex pay card and claim it as I guess therapy? Like if I take my flex pay card up there and use it as a down payment on a boat, and they call me and be like, well, this is not a medical expense. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yes,
therapy.
It is. Yeah. That was, check my blood pressure when I get off of work on Thursday.
Yeah.
And check my blood pressure as I'm leaving to go to the river Saturday morning.
That's right.
Let's see which one's higher.
Yeah. Yeah, it's especially living in the South, like you said, there's just things we do that's just, it's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, I've got friends that actually still fit, like that's how they plan on eating.
Yeah.
For the week.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a joke.
Well, you know, a lot of times me and Tyler go fishing. Tyler, he's a teenager, so I can remember being that young. And listen, if you want to bass fish all you want to. And I can remember being 15, and that's what I wanted to do because I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I'm not about that anymore.
No.
But that's what he wants to do, so I'll do it with him. But I'm to the where I'm at now is where my grandfather and my dad were when I was Tyler's age. Where I'm fishing to eat them. I'm fishing to bass fishing, catch and release. I'm not about that, brother.
Yeah.
And I'm just not a bass fisherman. I prefer to catch. Depends on where you at, what you call them. Crappie.
I'm going for crappie.
Crappie, white perch.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
I'm going for, I mean, I see that's the other thing too, when you shopping for a boat, you like, well, if I'm trolling, I really need a boat set up this way. But now, like, say, I do enjoy bass fishing. But of course, now I really like, my heart's crappie fishing.
I enjoy bass fishing, so I really enjoy topwater fishing.
Yeah.
But I'm like you. Now, my heart is crappie fishing. Honestly, my heart is find a treetop, anchor the boat down. Don't need a spinning reel. Give me a brim buster pole or a cane pole with a cork and a minnow.
Yeah.
And that's river fishing though. On a pond you can use jigs. They're a little easier, sometimes that's what I'm about. And used to, like we throw bass back now. Brother, if a crappie enters the boat and it's 9 inches or more,
oh brother,
it does not go back in the water.
If I take if it's big enough for me to take electric knife and run down one side and flip it over and run the scales off of it and just come out with a fillet, oh, bro, he's going in the bucket.
My dad has become an expert. Him and my brother-in-law. They're both. My dad don't work. He's retired, I guess you'd say. My brother-in-law's off on Mondays. Just about every Monday they go to the river, and they went this past Monday. And Tyler went with them. They caught a bunch of them, but now we were only 3 of them were big enough to keep legally.
Yeah.
So, what do a lot of people? I'm not just gonna carry 3 fish home and clean them. No, my dad brought them home.
Yeah, it's kind of
every fish, every crappie he cleaned. There's but one way to clean it. That's fillet up, buddy. He'll fillet every one of them.
It's fun. Like they used to laugh at me, and I had a good friend of mine. He was probably, his name was Jesse Schofield. Mm-hmm. So Jesse, he was probably one of the closest people to. He's just the ultimate outdoorsman, in my opinion. I'm talking about, bro. I've sat there and watched this dude. We'd be on a dove field, and I can't even see the bird. And all you do is you'll see Jesse stand up with no shirt on, and he'll shoot, bam! And you're like, what is he shooting at? And bro, it's literally like a minute later, it's like a torpedo hitting the ground.
Yeah.
And you don't even see the bird.
Yeah.
But it's fun. They used to laugh at me because Jesse was, he knew I love crappie. And he'd cook them. We'd have little gatherings and he'd cook up them fish. Bro, they never made it to the basket.
Yeah. No.
As soon as he pulled them out of the grease, I was tearing them jokers up. And God rest his soul, he's not with us no more. But before he passed, he called me over there one day. He said, I want to show you how to cook these fish. And he sat down and he showed me how to cook the fish. And his wife, Angel, he used to cook her pizza on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed me how to cook her pizza on the grill.
Wow.
And it was, I don't even think it was a week later after we did all that. He went home to be with Jesus. But I won't never forget that. Oh, Jesse boy, like I said, it was dangest thing I ever seen for in my life. And just you couldn't even see the bird, wouldn't know what, and like we would always call out.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. Jesse just, bam! Like, what is he shooting at?
Throw up and shoot.
And then, like I said, boy, when that bird hit the ground, dude, it was almost shook the ground. It was so high up there.
And that's the thing down here. You know, we talk about the South and all, and we do stuff different and all. See, there's a lot of stuff that we do is just so simple.
Simple.
That is just like shoot and skeet.
Yeah.
Well, and let's be honest. It ain't got to be shoot and skeet.
No.
When me and you and the boys and Joey, that, you know, we went and shot that time, that's just fun.
Yeah.
That's just fun. It's fun for us, and teaching our boys how to do it safely is also rewarding, but it is so fun to them.
Well, it's teaching them a way of life and how to survive.
Yeah.
Well, because honestly, you can't depend on grocery stores.
Nah.
I mean, it's getting to that point. So you want your kids to be able to survive, and if all he knows how to do is fish,
he can make it.
He can eat.
Yeah.
You know, if he knows how to cook over an open fire, he can eat.
It's good.
If he knows how to look at, you know, find clean water out of a spring, he can drink.
Yeah.
You know? So we think about stuff like that in the South. Oh.
Yeah, all the grocery stores shut down. There'd be some people that just...
Oh, man, they'd be
robbing you. And
I bet you they wouldn't be trying to snatch my Trump hat off of me then.
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, as usual, they'd be wanting somebody to give them food.
Yeah. I don't know. That's something we've always, you know, when I was younger, now we fish for fun, and we fish for fun and we fish to eat them.
Yeah.
But see, when I was younger, growing up, we went to the river, but we done fish baskets.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, there's nothing fun about a fish basket. You know, you go over to the river and you drop a car head down in the water with a cable hook to it, and you stretch it way out there, and you tie a fish basket to the end, and you cram cottonseed meal cake in there, and you just drop it in the river and you leave it for a few days. And then you go back and you pull it up, and there's 100-something catfish in there. And when you got 2 baskets out, that's 200 catfish you're bringing back to the house.
That means you
So
got
what are you doing the rest of the day and night?
Yeah.
Everybody in the family is out by the barn.
And back then,
cleaning catfish.
And back then, they wasn't no filleting.
My pawpaw would have fought you.
Yeah.
If you took a crappie, now catfish he didn't care nothing a whole lot about. But if you took a crappie and you filleted it and you threw that meat in between them bones away, he would fight.
Or that tail?
That
fried tail?
He
buddy?
would fight. Now, my nanny, buddy, if you cut the tail off, she'd get mad.
Yes, sir.
Off
They eat
of
them like
any fish.
potato chips.
Yes. But, I mean, my pawpaw would fight. He'd tell you just like even with anything, boneless pork chop. Best part of that meat's on that bone.
Yeah.
And I agree with him 100%. But now the fish, I prefer my fish be filleted.
I just
I'm
like
lazy.
the ease of.
I'm lazy.
Yeah, just the ease of the process. Just zip, zip.
I'm lazy. Now there's some fish I won't fillet, like a brim.
Yeah.
I won't fillet them. I will eat around the bones on them. But there's some people older people, that will take a small brim and they fry it so long that they just the bones are so brittle.
Yeah,
they eat bones.
Just chew them. Yeah.
Now I'm a fan of the tail.
Yeah,
I love it. That's the best part of it to me. Golly, I want some fish. I want some fish. My daddy gave me. We need to have another fish fry. He gave me several gallon bags of crappie fillets. And he's got a freezer full of them right now.
Man.
I mean, a freezer full of them.
But so, of course, like I said, went to the heart doctor earlier this week and basically had a conversation with her about my southernness.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And what I could and couldn't eat. And I'd ask the woman, I'm like, look here now. Let's say I do good for a week. I eat lean meat and don't eat no sugar, sweets or anything like that. I said, now come that Saturday. I say we having a good old fashioned fish fry. I said, what's you thinking on something like that? She said, look, don't overindulge, but maybe once every few months. That broke my heart.
Few months.
Mm-hmm. She said, if you want to, enjoy something like that, she said, that's fine. She said, but now that doesn't mean sit down and eat 100.
No, that's when she said that's fine. That's when you say, stop.
Yeah.
I heard you loud and clear.
And
you said
course,
that's fine.
My wife was sitting there too. Mary was sitting there. So,
yeah.
Of course, she was giving them more information than I really cared for them to know.
To know. Yeah, of course.
But, she was, well, can we do this and can we do that? And basically but see, now I kind of I said, look, I'm good with, now don't get me wrong, I love beef.
Oh, yeah.
I love pork. But she said, pork's really a no-go. Need to try to stay away from as much pork as possible. I said, well, okay. Well, what about rabbit? And say deer. And she really didn't know what to say. She's like, I don't know. I said, well, she said, nobody's ever asked me that question before.
Well, that's lean meat.
Yeah, I'm like, well, rabbit is, let me tell you something. Rabbit, if you hadn't ever had grilled rabbit or fried.
Cooked right.
Yeah.
Not by somebody who don't know what they're doing.
I love rabbit.
I'll tear it up.
But now I also like it. My favorite way to eat it is a way that's not good for you, and that'd be rabbit and gravy, biscuits.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say something I'll eat that you probably, I don't know how you feel about it, but if somebody knows what they're doing and they cook a coon right, see, because we grew up coon hunting.
Yeah.
We coon hunted every weekend. If somebody knows what they're doing, which there ain't people around that know that anymore. A coon cooked right is excellent. And a hash, brother, they're good. I love them.
I ain't never been a fan.
Now, I've tried. Now, my brother, of course, decided one day, he said he was going to cook a coon. Well, he just cleaned him, battered him and fried him. That ain't the way to eat a coon. That song was so greasy, brother.
Just swell up your mouth.
Yeah. It would gag a maggot, son.
Yeah, I like I said, some of my funnest times I remember as a kid is me and so my family from North Alabama had I guess he'd be my great uncle. His name was Uncle Erlin. And Uncle Erlin when they would come visit, me and him go rabbit hunting.
Yes, sir.
And we'd go out there and kill rabbit and squirrel hunt.
I was just asking where you at on squirrels.
Yeah. Oh, I love squirrel.
I love a squirrel.
Ain't nothing no better than fried tree rat.
That's what everybody says. They ain't nothing but a rat. Well, I like rats, I reckon.
But now I'm gonna tell you something. They're good. But now they don't smell the best in the world when they're in that grease.
No. I like a squirrel. Skin him, cut him up, fry him. But my pawpaw's best friend, I'll call him by name, Mr. Gene Collins. He's passed on several years ago. He would get so mad if you did not cook that head.
Oh yeah,
Squirrel brains. He wanted the brains out of it.
Yes, sir. Uncle Erlin did too. Squirrel brains and eggs is what he liked.
I can't make myself do it.
I have watched him pop the head open.
I can't make myself do it, but Mr. Gene, he would get mad if you threw the head away. But now the rest of the squirrel, from the rooter to the tooter, so.
Yes, sir. Which like I said, I got a lot of birds here. I mean, so, like I do chickens and I got quail now and I've got pheasant, which I'm going to say I have not ever ate a pheasant.
That's the first time for everything.
But I'm going to let you know how it goes. Because I didn't get them to pet, I promise you.
Don't name them.
Don't name them. But the same goes for the quail. But like quail and rice, brother, son.
The swamp supper, that grilled quail they have up there. Hey, brother.
There ain't nothing better.
Oh, goodness, that's some good stuff.
And dove's probably my favorite.
I'm not a fan of dove.
I love dove.
I'm not a fan of dove. I mean, I'll eat it. Don't get me wrong, I'll eat it, but
yeah, if it's round.
Yeah. I'm not real choosy, but I don't know. That ain't making me hungry now. I'll tell you.
Well, I know, fellas and ladies, that we've covered a good bit today.
Yeah.
We've been a little bit all over the place, but that's what this show is. We talk about what we want to, because guess what? Yeah. It's our show.
Yeah.
I can say what I want to say.
Yeah, the government's not running this one.
No, I can say what I want to say.
And next Saturday, I've got to go to Noonan, Georgia, to Great South Harley.
Oh yeah,
Tyler getting him his first Harley, and brother, he is so excited.
Oh, we might try to do.
I'll get some videos.
And stuff.
Yeah, I'll get some videos and stuff, and he's getting him a Sportster, and he's all, you can't tell him nothing right now.
Yeah,
can't tell him that, and I'm super excited for it. Now it's a little bit bigger than what he's riding right now, but I think he's responsible enough. I think he's. I told him to don't be scared of it, just respect it, know what it can do to you.
Yeah, well, he rides good. We've rode.
So, yeah,
he's a good rider. So
he does good until he gets a little frog and decides he wants to pass me.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that would probably help him is if he's, which I know he's really not unsure about it, but education on anything is always
the Harley school.
Maybe he should go through the Harley school, and it's a weekend deal, and
I carry him to Montgomery or Dothan, either one.
Let them do because they show maneuvers and
He's super excited. I'm excited too. His pawpaw helped him out.
Yeah.
You know, Tyler just decided he wanted to get rid of his old Honda, and his pawpaw said he would help him out, and he's trading his Honda in. And
Well, hey, Pawpaw, I'm in the market for a bass boat.
Pawpaw decided he'd help him out. So he's super excited. He's ready for it. And like I said, I am too. I love to see him get excited about stuff that. I love to see him do it. And he's heck bent on us going and shooting skeet sometime.
Oh yeah. And like I said, maybe that's something we can
we need to start recording some of our pictures.
maybe that's something, because there's something, I'm not going to say a whole lot about it. There's a product that I've been looking at that I want to get, and it has to do with skeets. So maybe before the summer's out, maybe something we can do.
Yeah.
So
I'm good with whatever.
Well, look here, folks. Here's our socials. Y'all be sure to go follow us at TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, X, Rumble.
Anywhere you can think of.
Anywhere you can think of. All you got to do is wind us up on your screen. Just scan that QR code right there, and it'll take you to everything that we're on. Listen to us on Spotify. Hopefully, we will get to start doing more live shows, but until then, we will be posting. We really don't have a set schedule as of now because of the way that me and Jay Bird work, but we do have some planned shows with guests coming up. So please be sure to like, share, and follow. And we really appreciate y'all for listening in.
Yes.
And y'all just be sure to check back with us and join us every time the Man Cave goes live, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yes, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
Now entering the Man Cave. Sports, politics, and comedy. Loud, confident, unapologetic. Real men. Welcome to the Man Cave Show.